Hi, I'm Alan, and this is my channel. Alan talks about stuff.
Alright, here's the story of the time I witnessed some frat boys steal a keg from a liquor store. So I had some buddies that were in a band or starting a band, and they got this gig from one of the guys in the band. Had a group of friends that I didn't know, but they hired him. They hired the band to do a gig, and I go with them, and we're setting up for the gig, and they wanted a couple kegs of beer for their party, and they asked me if I would buy it for them. So I'm literally admitting to buying beer for underage kids in this story. This happened around 94, 95. Hopefully the statute of limitations has gone by. So I agree to buy beer for them. They had the money for a couple kegs. One of them gets him in the car. We go up to the liquor. He chooses the liquor store. I go up to the cashier, and it's a woman about my age, and I tell her I want 2 kegs of Coors Light. She gives me a receipt. While I'm waiting in line, there's a couple college guys ahead of me and they buy one keg of Coors Light, and then I'm next, and I buy 2 kegs of Coors Light. And she's like, "Oh, I'll go get Jerry or whoever." They have a guy that basically will bring the kegs out to your car. She goes over and finds him, and I'm pretty positive. She tells him that I'm getting 2 kegs, and the college guys are hanging out still by the cashier, and she goes, "They're getting 1 keg." And he kind of shakes his head, and I kind of follow him back to the deal. He loads up a keg, brings it back. He talks to the college kids, and they bring him out to their truck. He loads the keg up, and then I go to tell him. So I'm thinking, well, I'm next. I'm getting 2 kegs. They ordered 1 keg, so I go to tell him I'm parked right next to where these college guys are. I go to tell him, "Oh, I'm parked. This is where I'm parked," and he kind of rudely, before I even get the words out, rudely interrupts me, and I could tell he's not happy with me or for some reason. And he goes, "I'll get to you when I'm done with these guys." Okay, kind of okay. And it kind of took me off guard. I was kind of confused, but the way he kind of talked to me, I was just kind of shut up, and I'm not going to interrupt him. Maybe he knows something I didn't know. Maybe they ordered some stuff that I don't know about. But I'm pretty sure I ordered 2 kegs, and these guys only ordered 1 keg. So I stood there by my car, and he brings out another keg and helps these guys load up the keg in the back of the truck. They were still sitting there. Helps these guys load the keg up in the back of the truck. And I'm sitting there, and then he goes, "Oh, no, I'll go get you your keg or whatever." And I'm standing there, and these guys go, because the college guys, they had a truck, they had guys in the back of the truck, they had a pickup truck, and they had 7, 8 guys. And when the guy walked off, they go, "They just gave us a free keg. Let's get out of here." And the driver peels out, takes off. They ride off into the sunset. And now I'm sitting next to my car, and I'm now I know for a fact that guy screwed up, and he gave these guys a keg that they're not supposed to have. And anyway, he comes back and gives me a keg, and then I'm I know he thinks I'm only getting 1 keg, and I tell him I ordered 2 kegs. And he's like, "Can I see your receipt?" And I show him my receipt, and he literally, in cartoons or the Dukes of Hazzard, he takes his hat off, throws it on the ground, goes back, talks to the cashier, comes back and brings me another keg. I kind of was listening to him talk to her, and she's like, "Well, we got their information. We'll get the money out of him." He brings me my keg. We load it up, go back. But that's the story of the time I kind of witnessed some college kids, I don't know, do something pretty kind of dishonest, steal a keg that wasn't theirs right off into the sunset. I was kind of confused. A little piece of me felt like responsible that I didn't speak up, but like when I did go to say something, he kind of for no reason shut me down. I don't know if he was annoyed I was following him around the store while he was doing his job or what the deal is, but that's the story of the time that I bought a couple kegs for some minors and watched some college kids steal a keg.
Once again, this is Alan. This is my channel, Alan Talks About Stuff. Thanks for watching.